So, with everything that's going on right now, I think it's like really important to laugh at all the little things like that pop up whenever we get the opportunity to. And for me, lately that's been MAGA's reaction to all of this tariff, like 30-day pause that's been going on. Because for those who don't know, Trump put a 30-day pause on both Canada and Mexico because they were like, hey, we'll help out with the border, no biggie. And MAGA's like, oh yeah, we're going to see this as an absolute win. Even though Mexico and Canada was like, okay, we're going to tariff you. Is there anything that we can do so we don't have to go down this route? And Trump was originally like, no, like nothing you can do is going to satisfy me. I'm going to tariff you whether you like it or not. And then finally, as February 1st came up, he was like, actually, there's one thing you can do. If you help me secure the border on both sides, then we're fine. We'll put a pause on it. And Canada and Mexico was like, okay, like, yeah, you could have just asked. Like, we're allies for a reason. And it's like, it's funny because they literally did that under Biden. Like, when Harris was the border czar, she went down to Mexico and was like, hey, we need some help over here. And Mexico was like, yeah, we got your back. We'll allocate some resources to that. No problem. What are allies for? And it's just, it's so stupid watching them be so proud of this moment. Like, this is what the tariffs are for. They're excellent for negotiation. But on top of that, if you apply it to any other situation, it just gets even dumber. Because imagine you go to the bank and you walk up to the teller and you're like, hey, I got a BOMB and I'm going to use it. And the teller's obviously like, oh my gosh, like, is there anything we can do to like not have this happen? And you're just like, no, well, no matter what, I'm going to, blow this place up or whatever. And it's like, well, crap, I guess we don't have a choice. And then when you go into a standoff with the police and they're like, hey, we got our sights on you. Like, is there anything that we can do to prevent this? Because we really don't want to go down this route. And you're like, well, there's one thing. There's one thing you could do for me to stop all this. And it's like, okay, well, what is it? What can we do? I want to withdraw $20 from my checkings account. It's like, what? Like, you could have just done that without all this show. Like, that could have happened right off the bat. But like, you're walking out of the building and like hypothetically you don't get arrested and you're like, yeah, I really showed them I know this is how you do business. I'm a real winner here today. And it's like, what? Like, what? It's just so stupid. It's like terrible because obviously it's just a 30-day pause. Like, we're still going to have to deal with this in the future. It's just pushing it down the line. But watching MAGA literally just be like, yeah, like, this is so cool. Trump did exactly what he said he was going to do. He got them to do this thing, and that's why we have the tariffs. And it's just like, guys, like, you're so